see whether or not he can upset Shibaev, who actually has won both the contests and the kill zone that they played in T2. That is why Shibaev is so dangerous. I have to say, he has got a fabulous backhand, Jill.
Yes, he has, and I said earlier, Russians all seem to have good backhands. Been great players in the past. I'll say some names, but I'm sure the youngsters won't even remember them. They weren't even born.
KARLSSON has got a bit more time to recover here, just a little bit, but it's still pressure on that clock. Oh yes, again. I tell you, his accuracy, his consistency is something to behold. Just look at that, off the center of the table, and he just can find the flanks beautifully.
Yeah, great backhands. Different positions in the table, very strong, wristy. But he's also got a good forehand as well.
And at the moment, KARLSSON is getting blitzed. He can't defend quick enough. His reactions are not quite getting to where he wants to be, and that's really frustrating for Team Persson. They've made a brilliant comeback, but Shibaev is going to try. Maybe the incentive of sharing 150,000 US dollars is a little bit of motivation. We shall see. It's 4-love. Great start for the Russian and for Team Mays.
Shibaev has beaten KARLSSON twice in earlier rounds. So he's obviously thinks he's got the match of him and knows how to play him. How do you find it, Paul, when you play against KARLSSON with the short pimples on his forehand?
It is very challenging when he's playing really well. It's like he's playing tennis. He's smashing the ball all the time, and you don't get much time to react. And he's got a little bit of backspin on the shot that he plays as well. So you have to play a shot, and again, you don't have much time to play a full shot.
Well, Paul Drinkhall was talking there. KARLSSON has moved up and has picked up 2 valuable points there. He's got the service to come at 2-4. And of course, they're allowed a very, very brief towel down with 6 points. And at 12 and at 18, of course. And that's gone. Oh, did it touch? No. There's an apology there from Shibaev. Very nice. Mays chewing gum and showing us his tongue. That's very pleasant. 2-5. Oh, great. Right into the corner. 5-3. Shibaev will now serve. Again, they're both attacking. They love to stand at the table close. And of course, it means that their time for seeing the ball is really limited. Oh, lovely. He wound that one up. He normally has been used to the backhand. He ran around the backhand and beautifully played it down the line, Jill.
Yeah, good side spin serve there with his backhand. And as you say, he stepped round and executed that strong forehand from the backhand side.
And another error there from KARLSSON. He's just not getting the consistency of play at the minute. Shibaev is showing. He's a very compact player. He's actually not as short as he looks. KARLSSON is very tall, but Shibaev has got a fabulous style, although he's tested there on the backhand from way back. He is the crouching tiger, isn't he? He's really, really aggressive. There he goes. Look at that, how low he gets to the table. Oh, he's not going to take any prisoners there, was he? He was absolutely going for broke, but it's still 2 points the difference. So he had a few points in the bag, but he went for broke and missed it. 7-5. He's a lovely lad, but I tell you what, he's got that look, hasn't he? Back alley stuff, my goodness. He is a real, real fighter.
7-6.
Karlsson would be delighted with this situation. And if is that a timeout call? Looks like it.
Yeah, I think Shibaev has called that timeout. What do you think about that timeout, Paul? Do you think that's the right time in the game? 76?
Yeah, I think if the player feels that they've lost a little bit of focus and momentum, then that's the right time, whether it's the first game or the last. You normally see it used in the last game, but I think very important here that Shibaev keeps his confidence high and tries to win this game and add that to the kill zone and keep Mattias' confidence down.
7-6.
There's actually quite a length of time in this game. Of course, Shibaev won the kill zone preliminary game. That's why he's got 1-0 on it. But you have to say, Paul Drinkhall was just talking about calling the timeout, but that was a brilliant timeout, wasn't it? Because he stopped the momentum of his opponent. He's picked up one himself right after it. Excellent, 6-8. And another one for 6-9. Wow. And that really justifies that the timeout call. He knows what he's capable of, and he wants to upset the rhythm of Mattias. He's certainly done that. 6-9. It's gone, it's 10-6. Shibaev will take it. Well, how do we question the timeout? That was an absolutely perfect moment to break the rhythm.
Yeah, it certainly was. It obviously worked for Shibaev and Mays.
It's not done until it's done, of course. It's really, really interesting because it's the first to reach 11. So he's got a lot of work to do as Karlsson. That's certainly...
First warning, Shibaev.
Okay. We've got
10-7.
a warning for time wasting here. 10-7 game points, and that is it. That's 11-7. And Alexander Igorevich Shibaev has picked up another big game, big point for Mays. And really at 11-7, he found that 8-7, he was having to have a little bit of a break to work it out, and he did it brilliantly.
Yes, he certainly did. Paul, what do you think Persson will be saying to Karlsson after that first game?
I think he's just got to try and pick his confidence up. You know, Mattias has normally got a great backhand, which has not been working so far, and Shibaev's done very well in putting him under a lot of pressure, but Mattias just needs to relax into the game and find his own style.
He's missed it off the tape. Shibaev kept his patience there as the drummer keeps drumming. He's finding the skin, he's finding a real rhythm out there, but Mattias needs the rhythm at the moment. That's better. Oh, and then he misses the backhand, missed the forehand off the tape earlier, then the backhand. 2-love to Shibaev. And well, it's the crunch moments, it's millimeters maybe, but it is all coming for Shibaev. His psychological control of over the top of Karlsson is really paying dividends now. There's another one. Confidence is oozing out of Karlsson.
Yes, as Paul said earlier, I don't think Karlsson has got in with his backhand as well as we've seen him in previous T2 rounds.
Unforced error, 16/9 to Karlsson. That's big. And there's another. Well, was it forced or unforced? It was a good, very solid service.
Good start. And I think when you're a few points up, you get your confidence and you go for your strokes more. When you're the opponent, that's hasn't got any points, but he's got to keep fighting.
The T2 format demands that every point is fought so hard. Every game, big rewards, big money, and there's another poor shot. Karlsson wants a timeout. He's got a timeout, but he wants it for the other reason. He's not feeling great about his play at the moment. Can Jorgen do anything about that?
I know, what do you think there, Paul? I mean, he's fighting, but things aren't going his way.
Yeah, I think possibly the occasion's got the better of him. Alex has got a really strong head, and he is a winner. You can see that he's doing for himself in the team right now. And I'd like to see Mattias being a little bit more aggressive, even in his body language when he wins the point, show a bit more emotion, try and get himself in the game. I think he's very quickly running away from him and Team Persson, and I think, you know, if it keeps going like this, unfortunately it could almost be over before the last game.
It's making life very, very difficult for the team, as you so rightly said. Every point was absolutely vital. KARLSSON has desperately got to get back into this. He's lost 2-love with the kill zone and the main match point as well. He's lost 5-1 down, 15 minutes to go. He needs to pick up at least 1, perhaps even 2, at least to keep his team in. It's not happening at the moment. Shibaev is right there. There's only one to come, of course. Hayata versus Szocs a little bit later on. That's going to be impossible for Szocs to win without response and reply, I'm sure. Oh, that's better. Some excitement for us to be positive about KARLSSON.
Yeah, I think KARLSSON will be happy with that. I mean, he had his timeout and then he lost that first point, but no doubt he'll carry on fighting. As these players always do, they never give up.
That was a fantastic service. So much wrist on that, my goodness. Whip. Aces. Wow. Same again, mate? Something totally different. A little good fortune on that occasion. 6-4, he's fighting hard. 3 points in a row for Mattias.
Top edge that.
Display.
Didn't quite make contact.
Now, can he defend the serve? He can. 4 in a row.
Yeah, it's a good fight back there by KARLSSON.
Again, the atmosphere building. Everyone, including Michael Mays, believes that they've got it covered, but hey, we have seen T2 throw up so many surprises. And there's another one, because he's leveled up at 6-all after being 6-1 down. That's a really, really impressive fight back by Mattias KARLSSON. Persson will be ever hopeful here that he can pick up 1 point, and then maybe even we get down into the kill zone. Hey, it's not impossible to win from this stage, even though he's 2-love down. 6-all, 13 minutes. Oh, that's impossible if he plays shots like that. Did he take the pace off that much?
No, there was a double bounce on the table, I think. We'll see it in slow-mo. Yeah, it bounced twice.
Well, again, he's a bit slow in getting around that forehand. Again, the team competition showing there with Feng Tianwei really back in support despite her disappointing performance. She's giving big support to her teammates. Why not? There's a lot of money at stake. 8-6. Yeah, great work. Shibaev is coming up with the surprise shots. This could be curtains here now if Shibaev picks up another couple of points. 12 minutes left. Come on, Mattias, let's get a bit of fight here.
Yeah, tried to flick that there, but his bat angle was too open. Didn't close it enough for that flick.
4 game points to Alexander Shibaev. KARLSSON will serve, 6-10 down. He's almost buried, but not quite. And that is a great fight. High risk, back from the table a little bit, but some lovely reach. That's where he showed his height and his reach beautifully. 7-10, still an almost impossible mountain to climb here. That's better. That's better. We like this. We like this. 8-10 gives us something to really shout about and just listen to the supporters as well. Could he do it? Well, it would bring the house down if he managed to pick up this game, I can tell you. It's still 2 points adrift, but that's great attacking play. Yeah, great work. 10-8, but it is Shibaev who can control this, and his serving has been immaculate. Oh, you beauty! Wow, what a surprise that was. He's obviously thinking about that moment, because that was perfect delivery. It's still game point, and in fact for the next two it will be still game point, but it's only first to 11 that we need, not a 2-point gap. It's 10-9. Shibaev must be feeling just a little bit wobbly after giving up 3 points in a row. And he's done it, 11-9, and that could be the moment when Mays thinks he's got the trophy already with one hand on it. That's great performance by Shibaev, despite the problems.
Yeah, that's he's playing well. I think KARLSSON was fighting hard to get back in the game, but every credit to Shibaev.
What's your perspective, Paul? When you've played these players before, how have you coped with their power?
Always took the game.
I think they're both great players.
Last one, you changed it back.
Shibaev coming out on top at the moment. I think that's sort of on the back of being confident from the team being ahead. Mattias is struggling with that, you can see it. I'm a little bit disappointed actually with the Persson bench as well. They're not really getting behind and trying to lift Mattias.
Shibaev particularly has got very good mental strength. You can feel it. You can see from his body language.
Third game, Shibaev of team needs to serve. Love all.
Focus has got to be right here for KARLSSON to try to damage limitation. We'll see how well he does. Here's Shibaev with the first service. It's a backhand.
Love all.
It's missed.
Love one.
You need to see the clock just to have a look at where we are with the actual scoreboard relative to how much time we got left. There you go. Still time to pick up a couple. KARLSSON, you never know. You never know. I can't believe that scoreboard is correct, is it? I thought Shibaev had lost that point, but hey ho, we'll have a look. It's 1-2, KARLSSON in service. That's good, that's really good. Dynamic attack there very early on. Yep, good shot.
Yeah, hits that forehand very flat. Good position into the middle.
That's the shot that we're always fearing because of this bat setup.
Yeah, he hits it so flat, doesn't he, Paul? When he makes contact with it, as you say, it just drops, and it must be difficult for you to, or opponent, to play against it.
Absolutely, yeah. I think he's got to take the ball early, and that's what he's got to try and keep doing and keep being positive.
They've actually changed the balls, the scores around now. I thought it was looking very strange because KARLSSON had one earlier. Sorry about my indecision, but there you go. It's come back to 2-all at the moment. Up 4-2. No, it's the other way around, surely. It is the other way around. We'll just wait patiently for an official score. Have we got it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. I can't be wrong all the time, Jill, can I?
No comment.
Apparently I can. Okay. But this is a big, big moment for KARLSSON and for Persson. I told you that they could actually recover the situation somewhat, and it looks like KARLSSON has a chance to do that. Shibaev's just gone off the boil a little bit. 8.5 minutes left, 5-1 the score. KARLSSON in the lead. And now 6-1.
6-1.
Great flick there by KARLSSON. Use of the wrist. The power in the wrist and elbow.
Oh, he went for the big one. It was more of a block, but again, the power from Shibaev just did enough. Yeah, just overplayed his hand a fraction there, but it's so easy to talk like that from this distance. When you're at the table and it's all happening like a flash, it's so hard. That's better. 7-2-7. Shibaev will be disappointed, but keep that eye on the clock. This is really important. I don't think we've had 6 games complete, but certainly there's 5 possible with this one, with the kill zone. That's the great thing. 7-3. KARLSSON will want to finish this really quickly. These 2 services are very important. And he's picked up the first one nicely.
Yeah, he'll want to try and finish this game as soon as possible so that they've got the opportunity to play another game or part of a game.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Well, he's done exactly as he'd hoped and as basically we'd hoped, because it keeps things tight. There's the trophy. That's what they're playing for. It's a very heavy crystal, I can tell you. Really, really impressive. This inaugural T2 event is coming to a close today, and next season is going to be even bigger and better and more extravagant in every way, and the players will be really looking forward to it, I know. 3-9. KARLSSON, he's got another one to make it 10, 3-10, and there's still loads of time left. We'll have at least one more game, and who knows, if it goes to this kind of numbers, we might even get another one in. He missed it, the counter. 10-4, but Shibaev's ambition will be to hold up the clock as much as he can. KARLSSON, game points, loads of them.
10-4.
6 minutes left. He's missed that one.
10-5.
Shibaev doing a good job here, just holding up progress. Mays will still be very confident. Just have a look at the situation with the score. Is that 4 points the difference? It is 15-11 at the moment. 15-11. That's it though, that's 11-5, and KARLSSON has found his way onto the scoreboard, and for Persson to now get 15-12. Does that make it sense? Yes, it does.
Yeah, well, now. Obviously, Persson needs these next game or next few games. What do you think? You know, if Shibaev gets these, then it's very difficult, isn't it?
I think it is. I think Bernie's always got a chance in the last game to win, but to win by 4 or 5 is going to be very difficult. So I think Mattias needs to win this one to keep the tournament alive.
I saw a yellow card there. Well, another infringement, and there could be some points lost there. Point lost. Oh, that's good. Shibaev, he's really up for it. He's pumped, but there's a difference between being pumped up and being in control. Less than 5 minutes. Oi. Top of the tape there, just interfered with that. I guess Shibaev at 2-1. Whatever the score, if they go down to 0 on the clock there, that's what will count. And even if it's, let's say 6 or 7 all, they'll play 1 point to decide it. Anyway, it's 1-3 at the moment. Shibaev has found his control and is scoring 1-3. Missed that one, 2-3. There's a real intensity inside this cavern. Okay, there's not a million people here, but it's so crowded and so exciting and so powerful, the atmosphere. It's table tennis with an electrifying atmosphere. It's wonderful to see and experience. It's 2-3. Oh, lucky break there. I'll take a towel down for as long as he can, that's for sure. He'll be testing the umpire here, but that was a real good stroke of fortune.
It was, yes. Unfortunately, they all count when they just dribble over the net. But both players making sure they towel down. It looks very hot out there, Paul, under those lights, is it?
It is, and there's a lot of people in here today, and that's it is a great atmosphere. It's very hot, very sweaty, and the players are obviously under a lot of pressure as well.
Beautiful work. Oh, KARLSSON! No wonder he kicks the table in disappointment. He played that point brilliantly. The rally was here and there, he's defending. And then when he had the counter-attack forehand, he puts it long. Oh, Persson.
Well, there won't be anyone more disappointed than KARLSSON with missing that one.
That's sure. Mays is happy, 2 minutes 13 seconds left, and 4 points is a lot to make up even in that time. This could be the Lord Mayor's show has almost started for Michael Mays and his team. Oh, what a counter. Whoa! Blow that one away. My goodness, 3-6 is the score. KARLSSON will just take it, but at 1 minute 40, he's got to get real action here. Shibaev will hold up as long as he possibly can. It's tactics, it's strategy. 4-6. See, this could still be a 3-2, which will not be the end of the story entirely for Persson. But it all depends on the table tennis gods right now. Will they be kind to KARLSSON? 6-4. They won't be kind.
7-4.
Oh dear, and now with 1 minute left to go, you can't play 4 points in that time, can you? I tell you what, Shibaev will not want to play any more than 2 points in that time. 7-4. I think that was gone, wasn't it? Oh, he took the edge.
Yeah,
My goodness.
Just touched the,
Okay, well,
touched the net and clipped off there.
Mattias, his head went down at that moment. 44 seconds left. And he will be hugely, hugely disappointed. It's not for himself, it's for his team as much as anything. Extra point, well.
5-8.
Just a tantalizing teaser there from Shibaev to miss the table. 5-8. Oh, but he comes up with an absolute cracker. That's how to receive a serve when you're under pressure.
Yeah, went slightly long there, let Shibaev in a bit too easy. I think KARLSSON's feeling under pressure.
And wait a minute, we haven't finished yet. Look at the 14 countdown. If he picks up one more before the time is up. No, he's not going to. He's just going to hold on. Well, maybe he will try. Oh!
6-10.
Okay, that's it. That's the game over. That's the match over. And that is 4-1 in favor of Shibaev and the Team Mays. And that puts the score now way, way up into the stratosphere for Mays. $150,000 US at stake. And it would appear they've got more than one hand on the trophy here now. 4-1 to Shibaev. The first kill zone was important. And, well, do you know, he doesn't even know what the situation is. Mays will tell him, I think. He was asking, did I lose by, or did I miss out by 4-1? What was the score? 16-12 is the score now. Okay, in terms of Team Mays, great stuff. We've got a real big replay here, but Team Mays again will be really happy with this situation. Absolutely first class. We've got the replay of that match here at the moment. We'll see the stats in a while. Really, really impressive. The Russian, once again, maintains his superiority. There you go, Team Mays with Alexander Shibaev, 45/38. Brilliant, brilliant performance by Shibaev. Let's go over now to Jun for the interview.
That was the penultimate match here in this team championship, and Alexander Shibaev has given Team Maze a 4-point lead. Let's get Mattias KARLSSON's perspective first. Did you do your best here for Team Persson today?
Yeah, of course. I always try to do my best, but he played clever and I had some opportunities in the games that I didn't take.
Well, let's wrap up your entire season here in T2 APAC. 6 months of regular season and now stepping into the grand finals. So do share with us your experience.
It's been an amazing experience and I'm really happy to have played here this season. And I'm a little disappointed right now that I couldn't help my team more in this big final, but I'm still happy with the season.
Well, thank you very much, Mattias KARLSSON, for your contribution here in T2 APAC. Nevertheless, this team championship is not over yet, but thanks to Alexander Shibaev, they now have a 4-point lead. Your thoughts on that match just now? It was tough, wasn't it?
Yes, I'm very happy that I played this tournament, and I think very nice atmosphere. And this first time for T2, and I think they do very good things, And I'm very happy that I win, and but we must continue. So also I want to say hi all fans. Thank you very much. You come. If no fans, no possible play. Thank you. Thank you, fans.
Thank you so much, Alexander Shibaev. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So he secured 4 valuable points for his teammates, but this fixture is not over yet. Next, another round of women's battle. Can Hina Hayata wrap up this fixture and bring it home for teammates, or Bernadette Szocs, our women's champion, pull off another miracle? You don't want to miss out on this. That's next.